we're not going to have a problem, are we?
Thank the driver for me. He was easy on the bumps.
Yeah.
What time is it?
5 to 9. Let's go.
Three-inch concrete bolts and eye hook big enough to secure an elephant. Are you sure this isn't overkill?
I'm Officer Dewhurst, Correctional Services.
We're ready.
Court's order says you've got him for 9 hours and not a minute more. We're taking the Don jail tonight, and he's back in the pen tomorrow morning. It won't be soon enough.
In there.
I don't think you know who we're dealing with here, Sergeant.
Oh, it's Sergeant now, is it? I should have worn a tie.
Hey, Toby, come on, man, stay with me. It's our last call.
I got a headache, man.
Can you keep your eyes open at least?
Why?
I can't drive if your eyes are closed.
Makes no sense, Oz.
If you are sleeping, it's gonna make me want to sleep.
I'm not sleeping.
How do I know that?
We're having a conversation.
You know, it doesn't surprise me. Between your shifts and IIB, you've been burning the candle at both ends.
You know, you need a jolt. See that thermos down there? Can you grab it? Go ahead. Take
What
it.
is this?
It's my mother's recipe. It's shalgum. It's turnip juice. It's fantastic. You'll love it. Take a sip. Huh?
Ah!
Told you. It's good stuff.
Oh, my tongue is on fire.
Yeah, she's still tweaking the recipe.
Yeah, with cayenne pepper?
Listen, you drink that whole thing, and you will have a spring in your step and a sparkle in your eye.
Wow. Woke me up.
It's turnip, right?
Yeah.
Hey, chest face?
Yeah. All right. What's her name?
Justine?
How you doing? I'm Toby. Justine, can you sit up? Help you up. You have trouble breathing?
No,
Where's your pain?
it's like a knife right here.
In your chest?
Yeah.
Anywhere else? Your arms? Your head?
No, just here.
BP 110 palpate. Pulse is high but steady.
How long ago did you get the pain?
20 minutes ago?
Right after I drank the milkshake. Am I having a heart attack?
You're not having a heart attack. Can you help her?
Hey. She didn't swallow anything she wasn't supposed to, did she?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, it'll be all right. Hey, Oz, let's call it in.
Yeah, okay.
Can you stand?
You think you can walk? Okay. Hey, we're gonna walk you over to the rig.
She swallowed a ring.
Yikes.
What's your name?
Aaron.
Toby.
Have
Right on.
you been
We'll
to
take
the
care of you guys.
The Mirabelle heist, the Gannicord job, the Bank of Canada. Magnus was behind all of them.
All unresolved. Different MOs. He left no clues and the money was never recovered.
50 million over his career.
Estimated. There's no real way of knowing.
Magnus. Just the name screams super criminal genius guy.
Person's psych team tested his IQ. He scored off the charts, apparently.
Still, someone managed to catch the brainiac.
Yeah, I did.
You knew that?
Yeah. She doesn't like to talk about it.
Think we could loosen these for my circulation?
Let's skip the coy games.
Sergeant, not bad for someone your age. Don't say I didn't have anything to do with it. Least you could do is tolerate my coy games.
You said you wanted to save someone's life. The time was of the essence and you would only talk to me, so talk.
What time is it?
It's 9:35.
Then you still have 1 hour.
Until what?
For 18 days, I shared a cell with one Randy Carruthers. He was a chatty sort, told me all sorts of things, including what he was going to do when he got out. He was released 6 days ago.
And what's he gonna do in the next hour?
He's going to kidnap and kill Superior Court Judge Brent Wilcott.
pulled this up. Randy Carruthers, he grew up in Nova Scotia, ran away when he was 16. No friends, no known associates. He served 18 months for burglary. He was released 6 days ago with 50 bucks and a bus ticket. I can actually pull up the court records.
No, we gotta get down to the courthouse. Judge Wilcott? Sergeant McCluskey, IIB. Do you have a minute?
Sonnenfeld. Wilcott's in his chambers in there. Oh, excuse me, I'm late for an appointment.
Sergeant McCluskey, IIB. Can we have a word, Your Honor?
Has anyone contacted my wife?
We have officers outside your house, sir. She's fine. Does the name Carruthers mean anything to you?
Nothing comes to mind.
Do you mind if I check the court database? Here. This is the man. He was recently paroled.
No, he wouldn't be after me.
Well, 2 years in Kingston is enough time to build up some resentment.
Only I didn't try the case.
Yeah. It was Judge Sonnenfeld.
Come on, half the lot's empty. You have to do this here? They're blocking my car.
You've been proposed to before, right?
Never.
But you were married.
I did the proposing. I know, sad. Should have been my first clue.
Yeah, but, I mean, there have been other proposals, right?
Nope. No, a few kicked the tires, but
Come on. A lovely lady like yourself, you must have had hundreds of guys.
what was that supposed to mean?
No, not that you had hundreds of guys. I mean, just like there's probably been 3 guys, a little queue. I'm gonna shush.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
Hey, you got everything covered?
Yeah, inventory, paperwork, making an ass of myself. Yeah, pretty much everything.
Thank you.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My tongue is numb, but my headache is gone. Thank you.
I'll make another batch.
My favorite cop.
Hey, any chance you can meet me at IIB?
Yeah, what is it?
I have a kidnapped judge and a man who's incapable of telling the truth.
Give me an hour.
Okay.
We've got a fresh imprint in the oil stains, clear tread pattern. It's a truck or a van. His wallet and court briefs are still inside the briefcase, car keys on the ground. It's a quick snatch and grab.
What about the surveillance cameras?
Sprayed with red paint, same with the others all the way down.
Okay, find the tapes and roll back to before they were blacked out. Mark every car that came in.
How'd the genius get this one wrong?
Magnus is only wrong when he wants to be.
And what are you gonna say to her?
I don't know what to say to her.
You didn't have anything planned?
She was gonna find the ring and the milkshake, and I was gonna say, let's get hitched.
Hitched? Tractor trailers get hitched. You have to be romantic. Okay, look. I'm you, all right? Life without you is not worth living. Love without you is no love at all. Sandy, X-ray?
Yep.
This is a picture of your heart. And this is a symbol of mine. Will you marry me?
That's good.
Yeah. Go get it, Tiger.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, get it.
I'm off at 9.
He's off at 9.
Oh, okay. This is pretty serious. He's in chains.
Yeah, well, he's made 4 escape attempts in the last 5 years. The last time they put him in solitary, a few hours later, they found him outside the perimeter.
Okay. Go ask the right questions. I'll see what I can get.
So you held on to that information for 6 days, and then you told us the wrong judge.
Sorry about that. You have to admit, though, without me, you wouldn't know anything at all. First you would have heard about this is when the judge's body turned up.
Why don't you just tell me what the hell it is you're up to?
Would love to help my favorite cop. Gotta love the irony.
Where's Carruthers keeping Sonnenfeld?
Could be anywhere.
Yeah, maybe it's all a misdirect. Like a magician. He wants you to look at his right hand while the left is palming the card.
Magician. I like that.
Well, you have made 4 escape attempts.
5. They don't know about my last one.
Now you're out of Kingston, you ready for your disappearing act?
Maybe I just wanted to get you alone in a room.
That sounds like a threat.
How did you catch me? You weren't even in charge of the case.
A lot of cops work the Gold Corp case.
But you're the one that found me.
I guess I got lucky.
Thank you, Sergeant. I find your honesty refreshing.
Did you get anything?
I got nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. No, can't read his thoughts way too quick.
Aren't everybody's thoughts quick?
Not this quick. I mean, just picture yourself sitting beside a highway trying to listen to a conversation in a moving car. You can't, right? He looks calm, but his brain's going a million miles a minute.
So just slow it down.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll just press pause and rewind and press slow-mo.
Whoa, what did I do?
It's my headache.
Well, I'll get you some more of my mother's turnip juice.
No, I appreciate that.
I told her how much you liked it. She'll get you some more. It's no problem, really.
Hey.
You'd have to expect him to disappear like Houdini. Still can't believe it was you who caught him. How'd you do it?
He wrote some taunting letters to the police. I was fresh out of cadet training with enough time to look at the syntax patterns. I tied them to an obscure doctoral thesis, and we traced him through that.
Sounds like solid police work.
It was a fluke.
He's got a doctorate?
2.
Who? What? Where? What is Mr. Grimaldi in 407. I think he's trying to extend his stay so he can see more of you.
Oh, he's such a sweetheart.
Or I could just tell him you're thinking of opening him up for a look-see. That would cure his interest in surgeons.
Hey, Viv, hey, you got a minute?
Hey, yeah, what's up?
I want you to check me out.
Why? What's wrong?
I don't know.
Carruthers was supposed to meet his parole officer last week. He never showed. We checked his neighborhood. No one has seen him since he got out.
The judge's wife got a ransom demand.
Delivered?
The courier said it was left in a drop box downtown with a $100 bill taped to it. No way to find out who dropped it off.
All right, let's see it.
What is this place?
What are those shadows?
Listen carefully. $1 million. That is the cost of my life. It is to be delivered by 9 o'clock tonight. I will let you know where. Have it ready. He will be watching. No police, or I die. Do as he says, or he will kill me.
It's mainly these intense migraines.
So, when did you first notice it?
This morning.
And you say it's connected to your use of telepathy.
What do you think that means?
I'm not sure. There's lots we don't know about this ability of yours. Could be from the information input or how your brain's processing it. We'll run some tests, narrow down the possibilities. But in the meantime, are you taking anything for them?
This Turkish drink that Oz gave me.
Turkish drink.
Yeah, it worked. Look, thank you. Thanks, Liv.
You're welcome. Well, Carruthers never made it past the 6th grade. I don't see him setting this up.
Right, staking out the judge, knowing his movements and schedule, figuring out where all the surveillance cameras were and taking them out.
Getting a van and a place to keep him, video equipment, a computer to burn a DVD.
Okay, but what about Lex Luthor here? What's his connection to all this?
Well, there's no doubt in my mind he's behind all of it.
Okay, well, are there any links between him and the kidnapped judge?
Nothing. In fact, 6 years ago when Magnus was arrested, Sonnenfeld was still serving as a justice of the peace.
All right, so warrant applications, probable cause ruling.
None of them have anything to do with Magnus. As far as I can tell, they've never met, in court or otherwise.
Okay, well, he's been locked down since this started, so he can't be communicating with Carruthers.
There has to be someone else involved. Someone on the outside. Hey, so we're gonna take another run at Magnus.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, how's this gonna be any different than before?
Well, you're gonna come in with me this time. You ask the right questions to get the read, and I'm gonna try to slow him down.
Okay.
Magnus, this is Agent Logan. He's gonna help me out.
I see.
I just want to ask you a few questions. Maybe you can help us find the judge.
Are you an expert in interrogation, Agent Logan?
No, I'm not. No. This prisoner, Carruthers, I hear he was quite talkative. I also hear that he was not the sharpest tool in the shed, which makes me wonder how interesting those conversations must have been.
If I were to limit my conversations to those who understand me, Agent Logan, it would be a very solitary existence indeed.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to limit my... But you're asking the wrong questions.
Oh, okay. What are the right questions?
Why are you assuming kidnapping the judge was his idea?
Maybe it was yours.
See? Assumptions.
Then how?
You have to go back into the past. Noah didn't build the ark when it was raining.
Is this gonna be nothing but riddles? Because I'm beginning to think that you don't know anything at all, and this is just an excuse for you to get out of prison for a day.
Well, we so rarely get to spend any time together, Michelle, you and I.
What's Michelle now, is it?
Oh, I feel I know you very well.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. It must be very difficult. Always feeling that you don't deserve your successes. Always waiting for everyone to find out you're a fraud. Does this sound familiar? It's called imposter syndrome. You tend to chalk up all your achievements to luck. Like catching me.
Just eats you up. The little cadet brought you down, doesn't it?
No, silly child. That you take no pride in it. It's quite common. People who rise in their careers too quickly. Especially women, Michelle.
We're done. You're going back to Kingston.
Did he make his ransom demand?
And why would I share that with you? And I'm sure you know, right?
The real question is, where would a judge get that kind of money?
So what did you get?
When he got annoyed, he pictured you as a little girl.
Of course he did.
You guys aren't gonna believe this. So airport security responded to our APB. This right there is Randy Carruthers. He's picking up a one-way ticket to Cuba. He paid in cash. Brand new clothes, new bag. He got on the plane. He's out of the country.
Wait, so what about the judge?
That's just the thing. These photos were taken 5 days ago, before any of this happened.
So he had nothing to do with this?
And what do you want to bet? That Magnus paid him to disappear.
So if it wasn't Carruthers, then who kidnapped the judge?
I got the phone and visitor records for Carruthers. No visitors, but we have a dozen calls, all from the same number. You done with Magnus?
You know Magnus pretty well, right?
6 years been on his tier. Know him as well as anybody.
So why do you think he came to us with this?
Who knows? He could have an agenda. Then again, he could just be messing with you.
Well, they say that he runs Kingston Pen.
There isn't a thing that goes on in or out of that prison that he doesn't know about. Controls the black market. He's also the prison lawyer. Doles out legal advice to anyone who wants it.
What about all the escape attempts?
No one's been able to break out of Kingston in years.
If I had 50 million waiting for me, I'd want out too.
You really think that he has that money stashed somewhere?
If anyone could pull it off, he could. 5 hours left. Then I have to take him back.
So the calls to Carruthers, we got a name. Gregory Harrow. He's 15 minutes away. You interested?
Yeah, I'm in.
Gregory Harrow?
Wait, don't tell me.
Last month at Minx. Bought you vodka Red Bull, we did the grind on the dance floor. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Hey. Not what you think. Don't panic.
Can I see your phone?
Yeah. What's this all about?
This looks brand new.
Yeah, somebody stole my old one from my locker.
We know you've been in touch with Randy Carruthers.
Who? About a judge? Daniel Sonnenfeld?
Can't be that. They can't know the connection. They're fishing. Lay down. Doesn't ring any bells, champ. Why, this guy steal my old phone?
No. But we'll be back with more information, and you will have a better attitude.
Can't wait.
Got a good read. He's lying. You know Sonnenfeld, and there's something else very disturbing.
What do you mean?
There's a girl in the dorm room. She looked terrified. I think he did something to her.
We have 4 hours left, and I'm clutching at straws here. Do you think I got where I did through luck?
What? Come on. No. My father always said that luck is when preparation meets opportunity.
So now I'm an opportunist.
I mean, you have to be good to be lucky. You ask anybody out there, including me, you're good.
He just has me rattled.
Look, I checked Sonnenfeld's bank records over the last decade. I found periodic influxes that aren't accounted for.
How much?
Well, they're all cash deposits under the reporting limit, but over the years added up, it's close to $750,000.
Okay, what about Sonnenfeld's wife?
Well, she claims to know nothing about it. I believe her. I mean, the accounts were well hidden.
So we have to find out who was paying him and for what. Okay, what about Haro? Do you have anything on him?
No arrest record, but I did find something interesting in the papers.
News article?
No, the society pages. His father owns Martel Industries. Young Gregory was the most eligible bachelor in the year of 2007. He was a swim champ in college. He could have made the Olympic team.
If sleaze were an Olympic event.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
Just he's used to living high off the hog. Suddenly he's dead broke. He had a little spat with Daddy. Cut off his trust fund last year.
Okay, check the university campus records. Toby said something about a connection to a young girl.
A girl. Okay. Yeah. Wish me luck.
Hey, so we're going in?
Just you. I need you to find Magnus's link to the case.
No, just me and Magnus. Really?
It's worth a shot.
You told us a judge was going to be kidnapped, but it was the wrong judge. You said that Carruthers was going to do it, but he was already out of the country. You're ringing us around, and you're not even trying to hide it.
Right now, all I'm trying to do is figure out who you are, Mr. Logan. I know you're not who you pretend to be.
Okay. Who do you think I am?
Your clothes aren't high-end pro-casual like the sergeants. They're not cheap enough for undercover, so I know you're not police. Your eyes aren't bloodshot, so I know you're not the partying type. But I'd say you've been up for what? 20 hours? You do shift work.
You're very observant.
Do you believe in evil, Mr. Logan?
Do I believe in evil?
Yes.
I've seen evil.
Have you?
Yes.
Have you looked it in the eye?
Yes, I have.
Well, then you know the only way to cure evil is to cut it out. Surgically excise it and destroy it.
Sounds to me like you're on a mission for justice.
No, I don't believe in justice, per se. I believe in just desserts.
And this? Did you get what you deserved?
I was put in prison for chasing money, Mr. Logan. Money means nothing to me now. Just think, Carruthers. $100,000. Officer Dewhurst, you're a sight for sore eyes. I hope you had a productive day.
Your 9 hours are up, Magnus. I booked a nice, cozy room for you at the Down Jail. We're going back to Kingston in the morning. Vacation's over.
Oh, well. It was fun while it lasted.
Indeed. Who else knew the judge had enough money for the ransom?
Whoever gave it to him. Good night, Mr. Logan. Get some sleep.
think he paid Carruthers to disappear?
Tomorrow morning he goes back to Kingston, so whatever he's planned has already happened.
Or it's about to.
It's almost 6 o'clock. We have 3 hours until the ransom demand runs out.
Yeah, they kept talking about revenge in there, right? You gotta believe he has every reason to go after the judge.
Assuming Sonnenfeld was his only target.
What's this?
Her name's Andrea Fry. 5 years ago, she was strangled, her body dumped in the woods. She was a student at University of Toronto, around the same time as Harrow.
Guys, this is the girl that I saw when I read Harrow.
I'll check with Toronto Homicide.
I think we just caught a break. Detective Romero, do you remember Andrea Fry?
Don't forget a case like that. It was brutal. She was an orphan, run through the system. Yet she lands this amazing scholarship. Full ticket to any school she wants. Fairy tale story, right? She ends up at U of T Business School. Rarefied air, kids with silver spoons.
And frat houses, right?
Yeah, keg parties. Girls brought in from all over campus. Suddenly, it's not a fairy tale anymore. Not for Andrea. She ends up raped with a cord around her neck.
We're interested in your prime suspect from that case, Gregory Harrow.
Guy was just wrong all over. I knew in my bones he was the one who did Andrea.
So why did the case go sideways?
I had to prove she was in Harrow's room that night. No question that's where he killed her. All I needed was a warrant, and I have the evidence to nail his ass.
Let me guess, the judge wouldn't sign the warrant, right?
Son of a bitch says there's no probable cause. Can you believe that? Witnesses started shutting up. Nobody there on her side. An orphan girl? It all just fell to pieces on me. Harrow skated away.
Do you remember the name of the judge?
Oh, yeah. Real piece of work. Daniel Sonnenfeld.
Hey, Dev, you mind printing off a few copies of this image for me?
No problem.
Thank you. What does that look like to you in the background?
Looks like a trophy.
Yeah, a swimming trophy. Harrow was a champion swimmer. He had a dozen trophies just like this in his college dorm room. I got it in my read.
A little over 5 years ago, Gregory Harrow is suspected of murdering a woman in college, Andrea Fry.
Only they can't get a search warrant for his place because Judge Sonnenfeld won't sign.
And then the judge starts to receive cash every month. Over the years, it adds up to $750,000.
We can show the money leaving Harrow's accounts and reappearing in the judge's.
Yeah, only now he's cut off from Daddy's funds. He's totally broke.
So he decided to kidnap the judge and make his own money back in a ransom.
So is the almighty Magnus behind this or not?
I don't know yet.
I still don't see how arranging to get out of jail for the day and taking a field trip to IIB figures into it. He could pull all the same strings from behind bars.
We have about an hour until the ransom demand runs out. We need to search Harrow's apartment, his car, the locker at his gym, everything we can.
All right, give me a minute. I'll write it up and I'll get you a warrant.
Open it.
This is crazy. It's included in the warrant, sir.
Open it. What's this?
That isn't mine. None of that is mine. I have no idea where that came from.
Where are your trophies?
My what?
Your swimming trophies from college. They're not in your apartment. Where are they?
B17. It's a used store at 601 Queensway.
Come on.
Let's go.
There. So they say other than being dehydrated, you're gonna be fine.
Feel like hell. Oh, thank God you found me.
Do you think you'll be able to identify your kidnapper?
He wore a mask the entire time. Didn't talk to me. He just wrote notes.
Maybe because you would have recognized his voice. We know about the bribe, how Harrow has been paying you off all these years. Do you remember Andrea Fry?
I don't. No.
Well, you were given a warrant to sign that would have put away her killer, but you wouldn't sign it. Even now, you're still protecting him.
Hey, wait, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be on a date.
Yeah, Sandy got her shift extended. 5-car pileup came in, multiple injuries, you know.
Oh, I saw that judge at the hospital. Yeah, you guys found him. Yeah, he's a bad dude.
Huh. 2 bad dudes for the price of 1. Justice is served.
Was it just desserts?
That's not what I said, no.
It's all too neat.
What's too neat? You know I'm not a mind reader, right?
The bag in the locker, the shadow of the trophy paying the guy to go to Cuba. It's I know the guy did it. I just don't know how or why.
Why? Who did what? How?
Where?
Where?
Jail. I gotta go to the jail.
Oh, the jail. Yeah, now it makes sense.
Hey.
Hey, I was able to get you 10 more minutes with Magnus.
I think I have a way in.
Hello, Mr. Logan. Are you here to tell me who you really are, Mr. Police Consultant?
I'm a paramedic.
What do you take me for?
It's the truth. It's what I do. Pick people up, fix them, bring them to the hospital. Good people, bad people, doesn't matter. It's not that complicated. Neither are you.
Oh, you've got me all figured out now, do you?
Yeah. I mean, you're just like the rest of us. You're flesh and bone, driven by emotions. Love, hate, regret, revenge.
By now, you found your judge in peril. You've got your kidnappers. What are you really doing here, Mr. Logan?
Well, I just want to understand you.
All due respect, Mr. Paramedic. You don't have the capacity.
Who's Andrea Fry? She was your daughter.
No, I don't have. Who are you?
You played your hand perfectly. We got Sonnenfeld, we got Harrow. You ran the table.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. What is it? You don't look satisfied. What's next?
Your loss must have been very great, Mr. Logan.
My loss.
To see all this, pain must have been overwhelming. A wife, perhaps, or a parent. A mother.
Well, we all experience grief. We all deal with it differently.
Seems I underestimated you, Mr. Logan. Perhaps you underestimated me, too. Good luck with your grief.
You can take him in.
You don't mind?
Not a problem.
Andrea Fry is Magnus's daughter.
What? There was no record of him having any kids.
He couldn't escape from prison. He came up with this plan to get revenge on his daughter's murderer and disgrace the judge who protected him.
So what are you in for?
Oh, I have many sins to account for. Pride, greed. I'm actually thinking about adding one more.
Yeah, what's that?
Wrath.
Gotta stay cool. They don't suspect a thing. 10 million.
You're the outside man.
What?
Toby, are you sure about this?
Magnus paid Dewhurst. He's helping him. He couldn't escape, so he did the next best thing. He brought Harrow to him with Dewhurst's help.
Into the same damn cell. Okay,
Right.
keep him here. I need you to buzz us in now. Come on. Magnus, let him go! Let him go! Magnus, let him go! Let him go!
These are mine. Our appointment with destiny has merely been delayed.
Hey,
Hey.
I had 10 hours of sleep and I feel great.
What about headaches?
They come and go, but the over-the-counter stuff works perfectly.
Well, we could still run those tests.
No, I'm good. Yeah, I've stopped drinking the Turkish drink.
I wish I could say this is just an outlier event, but I am still concerned.
Liv, it's nice that you care about me.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice having someone worried about me.
I'm just saying, you gotta take care of yourself.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So when Harrow's convicted, they're gonna have to keep him as far away from Magnus as possible.
You really think he's gonna keep him safe?
I doubt it, but you have to admit, Magnus almost got away with it.
It was pretty close, but you've stopped him twice now.
With a little help.
Oh, we all need a little help. Doesn't make your accomplishment any less.
All right, you have to be good to be lucky, right?
You gotta be good to know what to do with the luck.
Well, it's still nice to just take a moment, don't you think?
Yes. What do you want?
What's good? You said you were just here.
I hear the milkshake is full of surprises.
Ah, okay. 2 chocolate shakes?
Thank you.
You're buying?
I am. Always
Thank
good to
you,
meet
Toby Logan.
Thank you.